So good day everyone, and welcome to our introduction to computer class for RIMA computer training online courses. So last class we stopped at system unit, right? If I'm not mistaken, last class we stopped at system unit. So system unit is a case that contains the electronic component of a computer used to process data, right? As I said, used to process data. So the processor, as the CPU, interpret and carry out the basic instruction that the computer operate. So the computer operate as a computer only understand single language, that's the 0 and 1. That's the only computer understand. Computer does not understand alphabet and the ABC that we are typing in it. So computer read all those alphabet that we are typing into it as 0 and 1. That's the arithmetic logic unit of what computer interpret its own language. So RAM, right? Memory, right? So RAM stands for random access memory. That's that meaning random access memory. You can randomly access all the memory that you store inside the computer, the information that you keep inside the computer. You can be able to access them all the time that you need them. So system unit, right? So this is the example, typical example of how inside CPU look like. We have the drive by, that's the place that for the drive. We have the system unit, we have the power supply, we have the sound track. So if you have come across using a desktop computer, you will all get to know this, especially when you get to open inside the CPU. That's the memory, how memory look like. Also for laptop as well, that's how memory look like. For the system, this is the processor. This is the one that process all the things that we are keying inside the computer before giving us the output on the screen of the computer. So output devices are hardware components that combine information to one or more people. That's what I tell you. The screen of the computer is giving us the output. The printer, after you finish typing or you finish typing a report, you want to print out, you can print out using different type of printer. Maybe if you want to inject printer, you have inject printer or photo printer or laser printer or multi-functional printer on all-in-one printer. Thus we have the all-in-one printer that perform all these activities at once. So this is an example of this kind of printer that print the pictures and also they print the color printer. This is a typical example of how they print those papers that you finish designing or typing inside your computer system. We also have a display device. Display device is an output device that visually combine a text, graphic, and video information. So with this monitor, we can be able to see video. We can be able to watch video on our store in our system. We can be able to see the graphic design that we are designing. If you are a graphic designer, or the text, if you finish typing all the information, you can be able to see all this kind of information. So we have LCD monitor So LCD stands for liquid crystal display to produce an image. So for example, when you go to purchase a television such as LG, you will see at the side there LCD, that's the liquid crystal display that have the quality, that means the quality display that can give you, not the one that does not have color, the colored one. So this is just example of monitor, and these are different example of monitor. Even the output, the screen of your mobile phone is an output device, because when you are typing or when you want to use your mobile device for typing, for chatting, for texting, you have to see the screen of information that you want to do or the activities that you want to perform. Definitely without a screen, you can't be able to see what or perform activities that you want to perform. So we also have the storage device. Storage device is a computer hardware that record or retrieve items to the to and from the storage media. So this is how storage device is. And this you can see this line, they are called track. We call them track, while these are the sectors. This big blue line, that's the track, while this the small line that you can see, that's the sectors of the That's how information are being recorded on the storage device of the computer. So storage device have the 3 different steps, as I tell you earlier: the cycles, the circuit board control and move the head acceptor. Well, the second step, as you can see, a small monitor pin that record the information. Then this the step 3, while the software requires disk access and read, so it will read and then requires information when you want to retrieve, when you want to read the information. And the first step is the actual position of the hand arm. Storage device, we have different storage devices. The external hard disk, we have different type of external hard disk that we have these days. We have the different brand, different companies. Yes, if you come across using all storage devices, right? So flash memory is type of memory that can be erased electronically or written. You can erase all the flash memory with, for example, your solid state media. You can delete and then also install another information into flash memory. So we have something we call solid state drive. It's a storage device that typically use flash memory to store data, instruction, and information. We also have the storage devices, right? A memory card is also part of the storage device. So here's the example of memory card that you can use for camera, for mobile phone, also for external flash memory reader. We also have the flash, that's we call USB flash drive, USB universal storage that we use for storing information into the storage. We also call it thumb drive. Another name for it is thumb drive, and also we call it flash memory. So we also have the different type of optical discs plate around the portable metal discs with plastic coating. That the CD. We have the CD-ROM that can read, that can write, that can erase, right? This one you can only read, it can only be read, it cannot be written, cannot be erased. While we have the CD-ROM R, we have different categories of it. So we also have the cloud storage. It's an external service that provides hard disk storage to a computer user. These are examples such as Google Drive, Skype Drive. You can all keep your information online and it's safe all the time. When you want to retrieve, you can just sign in using your account and retrieve all your information that you have stored inside your Drive, Google Drive or Skype Drive. Communication devices. Communications device hardware that enable a computer to send, transmit, and receive data, instruction, and information to and from one or more computer or a mobile device. Transmission the media. So it's transmission media that allow you to communicate with other media's platform. So I guess we're going to stop here. In our next class, we will be discussing about in our next class, we will be discussing about computer softwares, right? So thank you for attending the class and see you in our next video.